Greetings, everybody. Listen, I had a message for you. A very powerful message. And I did the entire 10 minutes without putting on any volume. Do you believe it? And so I'm going to have to try to go back and do this. Listen, look at me, almost 60 years old. I've been through the battle, been through the war zone, and here I am standing before you, still kicking. And I decided that I'm not going to feel sorry for myself no more. No, because as strong as I am, as powerful as I have always given in to fear. Now, yesterday I had a decision to make, and I was thinking about how to drop the shoe on somebody, deciding that I no longer wanted to carry on in a certain endeavor with such and such person. And I was there thinking about the person's feeling until I just said, what is wrong with you? I had to get up and chastise myself. And as I made up my mind, you know, next year, God's willing, I'm taking back my life. And I'm not going to have no concerns about people and what is best for them. I'm doing what is best for me. Okay? Because let me tell you, the people with the highest moral values are the ones who get slapped, get pushed aside. And so someone asked me, or said to me, or suggested that I create another channel that I talk about spiritual supplies, spiritual gifts, spiritual knowings, and I intend to do that. And people will get special invitation, but I'm not going to broadcast it on this channel because we don't know what happened with this. It's just going to be shadow banned. So I know people who are into spiritual supplies. I know people who are into the spiritual thing. I know people who love that and they want more of that. These are the individuals I'm going to be, sending those private messages to say, hey, this is where you find me. And over there, I am going to reel out what I know. I'm going to reel out the truth and, continue to show the lies, dismiss the lies and walk into our truth. In 2025, I am opening the door wide and stepping right out. No cap, no covering, no censorship. And I shared with you recently how individuals can put people's pictures on altars and really destroy them. But let me tell you something. I told you, in the hand of the practitioner, good and evil exist. And listen, there are times when the spirit come to show me certain things. I reject it. I'm like, no, I don't want to know that. But not anymore. I'm not rejecting the knowledge that is going to free me. I've spent decades grieving over what people have done to me. Some that I've subjected myself to, but sometimes things happen to you, outside of your control. It's a different year for me, a different time, a different season. Listen, I ain't a saint. Sainthood means that you're on underneath the ground 6 feet. Or back in the day when they would take the saints and put them on some place and set fire to what. I'm not living my life that way anymore. I'm out there doing what I need to do. Bless up all the people. And I'm going to continue to use the word bless. It's way too stressful. I'm going to redefine it. And, blessings to all the people who are there for me, not just to receive, but to, in a circle, surround me when I need it most. I give thanks for that. I feel so, I feel abundance just having the right people. Listen, if you want to achieve the best things in life, you surround yourself with the best things in life and the best people. If you look at your environment, it is a product of where you're at. And if you're in a great environment and things are not going the way you want it to, it's because of what's going on in your mind. So after I got up and I started to declare what I wanted to do and stop worrying about people's feelings and stop worrying about what this person was going to do, because we always try to make it seem like the world cannot live without us. The world can do just fine without you. And at the end of the day, you are on your own when certain things are happening in your life where you're going to have to figure it out. Sometimes you're on your own. God bless the few people who are with us when we need them the most. So this person suggests creating a new channel with all spiritual things, and I intend to do that. And only special invitation. People are going to have to find it by accident because I'm not inviting everybody. It's not your thing. If it's not your thing, then you don't need to be seeing it, even to sit and scroll by. I'm harnessing the energy and attracting people who want this. In the hand of the practitioner, good and evil exist. Some people are going to feel my hand in 2025. Everything that I walked away from, that I said, oh, it's okay, I'm going to leave God to take care of it. Lies, lies, lies. God ain't taking care of none of these things that you have the ability to take care of yourself. I'm going to F up some people. They're going to be in their bed and their body on fire. Because I'm not feeling sorry for myself anymore. If you have something that belongs to me, you are going to feel it. I am going to harness every power and every knowledge that I got. You're going to feel it. You will feel it. If you have something that belongs to me, you're going to feel it. If I were you, consider this your warning. Yes, people, I'm not playing with nobody next year, God's willing. No, not feeling sorry for people who have no compassion for me. I'm walking out. I'm claiming my rightful position and place. Years ago, I had a vision where someone gave me a key. I was a child, really. It was a young teen, maybe. And I got a key. Huge key, was bigger than me. And the Spirit said, go and find the door where this key fits and everything in it is yours. And I walked along the hallway from the two sides, just going from room to room to find. Then another time I dreamt that I found a treasure, dig it up in a sand bed. And the Spirit said, all of this is yours. Only thing I ask you to do is share it with those who are less fortunate. This is why in my position, I'm not in any position to be dealing with people and their problems. But I remember that, and I clearly intend to find that door and open it. I clearly intend to unearth that treasure that is mine. And the time is now. I feel this transformation. I feel this change. And it's not just in my body, it's in my mind. First of all, I don't give two, whatever, but what people think of me. I'm not holding anybody down. You don't have to watch me or don't listen to me. There are people who can't even stand my voice and you're listening. Why are you doing that to yourself, man? Go into New Year and just surround yourself with things and people that you like or things that bless you. Stop listening to my channel and watching my videos, man. Stop it. You don't like me. Why are you frustrating yourself with this? Because I'm going to be dropping some stuff on the channel that's going to be offensive. Go and read my about section. I don't, no tongue in cheek. I don't care. I'm no longer doing anything to anybody's betterment without it blessing me as well. I have gone out. I spent the last 3 months, just being the old me and feeling some type of way recently when I'm like, whoa, when you see people ungrateful, just didn't feel good. And it just reminded me that you have to stop doing this. You understand? Twice this year, I got to a moment where my back was against the wall and I just said, I don't give a F. I'm not going to harm myself. I'm not going to jump in front of anything. I'm not going to commit, what. I'm not going to do all of that stuff. I'm not going to. Because at the end of the day, life is going to go on. I surrender it. And I just face, because you see, fear is that thing that is keeping us, holding us back. I was like, oh, if I let this person go, it's going to affect me this way, and I was trying to hold on to somebody who was creating me stress, some demon racist person. because I was like, oh, I have these situations and I got to fix it first before I can whatever. I just said, F off. And listen, I survived. I got more from doing that. And then I was still dancing around telling another person to go hold something hot. The moment I got mad and the decision was made for me, belt it out and just say, listen, I don't give two F's what is or who is depending on me to make whatever happen. I'm making the decision for my own mental health. And I just decided without fear. You got to be out here without fear. Everyone who achieved the great things in life have to operate outside. They lock the door to fear and you can't go wrong. You have nothing to lose. Do whatever makes you happy. Make that decision. At the end of the day, you're going to be fine. Nobody needs you. They're going to move on and they're going to live without you. You know, if it's your job and it's stressful, leave it. You're going to be just fine. If it's a man or a woman, they're going to be fine. If it's children, they're going to grow up. They're going to be fine. Put yourself first. Acknowledge your worth. Let go fear. It changes nothing. You're worried about what? Is it worrying about it going to change it? No. Just get mad and just say, look, I'm not going to harm myself. I'm not going to go into some mental health crisis because of whatever. If I can't change it, then I'm going to leave it be. Step out in faith, not for other people, but for yourself. And not the faith that they try to brainwash you with and beat you on top of your head with some biblical text or some whatever. Go out there, live your own life. Remember, the most moral people in the world, they suffer. Don't talk nothing about no narrow is the path that lead to whatever and broad is the road that lead to destruction. Nonsense. Next year, I'm going on some broad road. I tired of this narrow road. It did not serve me well. Broad road spread out. Cruising. I'm going on some broad road. I'm carrying with me fire and the sword. That's what I'm going to armor myself with, fire and sword. And I don't care who like me or who don't like me. And listen, you have some people, they're just, everything I say, they're holding on to it for later so they can use it to say, oh, she said this or she said that. This is a fire for you too. Yep. I am letting go the shackles and freeing myself once and for all. Stay great. Stay blessed. Stay blessed. I'm the one who decides what this means.